Hi everyone, I am here at Community Action's K Street location with these three wonderful women to talk a little bit about their programming and what they have going on here. I will start off with just asking you all to introduce yourself. Kathy, we'll have you go first.
I'm Kathy Sullivan Romero, and I am the on-the-job training coordinator here at Head Start.
Awesome, nice to meet you.
I'm Heather Lockman. I'm the CEO at Community Action.
Perfect.
Hi, I'm Lindsay Densberger, and I'm our Early Childhood Education Centers Coordinator.
Awesome, it's a pleasure to be here with all of you. So we're going to go ahead and start with you, Heather. If you could tell us a little bit about Community Action and what you do here.
Sure, I'd be glad to. So Community Action is an anti-poverty organization. On an annual basis, we serve about 18,000 people across Lancaster and Saunders counties. And our programs and services really fall within 4 areas of impact. So early childhood education is a large part of what we do. Homelessness prevention, financial and family well-being, and hunger relief and healthy food access. So all of our programs and services really support those areas of impact.
That's perfect. Thank you so much for sharing. And then we also have Kathy here. I noticed that you said you were the on-the-job training coordinator. Would you be able to tell us just a little bit more about that on-the-job training program?
Sure. We were awarded a grant through the city through a workforce development grant, and it allowed us to have a program that helps teachers achieve their educational goals through whether it is a CDA, which is a Child Development Associate, or an associate's degree or a bachelor's degree. And we can incentivize the process with, we get to pay for certain levels of achievements. We offer a new computer for all of our new participants into the program, and regular support and coaching, emergency assistance for childcare and transportation, removing barriers to help them keep coming to work and keep achieving their educational goals. And of course, the end result are pay raises and promotions for our teachers.
Yeah, that's fantastic. How many people are in that program?
Well, since we started about a year ago, we've seen 35 participants come through the program. And currently we have 22. 16 are actively pursuing their CDA. 7 have graduated with their CDA credential. 6 are currently working toward their associate's or bachelor's degree.
Oh, that's fantastic, the support that you provide for these professionals. Early childhood care is so important in our community and early childhood education. So I really applaud you and all you do in that program. We're also here with Lindsay. Would you tell us just a little bit about what you do here?
Yeah, so in our centers, I oversee the operation and kind of logistical hiring of our 3 centers here in Lincoln. Our 3 centers provide services for children 6 weeks to 3 years, and then our Head Start services 3 to 5, and so 6 weeks to 5 years. And then we also have home-based services that serve infants and pregnant women as well.
Perfect, thank you. Would you mind expanding, and anyone can expand on this, a little bit more about the Head Start center-based services?
Yeah, so our center-based services, we have 3 centers here in Lincoln. Each center provides learning opportunities for children. We really want to focus on that quality early childhood care. We have a curriculum that teachers follow and really focus on play-based learning and using child-led activities and support in the classroom.
And then walking around this location, I did notice a little bit of construction going on. It's really exciting. Could you share just a little bit about the renovation efforts going on at the center?
So for the longest time, it has been our dream to create a home for Head Start, a center that is really dedicated to serving children and is ours, and is a place that we can bring services on site for our families. One of the components of Head Start is that support to not only the child but the family. So we want to bring on site, job training and ESL classes and nutrition classes and all of these things that parents and caregivers neighbors tell us that they need and want. So creating that greater access in this neighborhood, and also really just to make the center more conducive for serving children. At this location, we've been in this location since 2016. Up until 2021, we didn't actually own the space, and we were able to buy the whole building, which really enabled us to just have more space for serving children, making the classrooms more conducive for serving children. So that means adding bathrooms to those classrooms, creating more indoor and outdoor play spaces. The room that we're in right now is actually one of those indoor play spaces that's just been so wonderful for children. And we're currently in the phase 2 part of our renovation. So right above us, there's active construction going on, and we're hoping that everything will be done by the end of the year. Fingers crossed. Never know with construction being the way that it is, but we're so excited to have a permanent fixture for Head Start in this community. And we want to thank to the community for helping us make this dream a reality. We embarked on a campaign to raise $4.5 million to support this effort, and we are just well on our way to achieving that campaign goal. And we're so thankful for all the donors and all of the foundations and other entities that have been supportive in that effort.
Oh, that's fantastic. And so if someone's hearing about community action and Head Start for maybe the first time, they're really excited about this renovation project going on, how can they get involved? Where can they donate? Can they volunteer? If you could just point them in the right direction, that'd be great.
Sure, I can speak to that. So the best way to contribute to our programs is really to visit our website. We have all kinds of information on our website about how to contribute to the campaign, how to volunteer, how to be involved in some other capacity. So that's communityactionatwork.org. They could also call our main agency line, which is also listed on our website, and one of our staff would be happy to talk to someone who's wanting to support. And then for families who may be interested in participating in the programs, there's also information on our website there about how to apply to be in our program. So great, helpful information there.
Okay, is there anything else anyone would like to share?
Well, one thing I would like to share is that Community Action has been voted one of Lincoln's best places to work for 6 times. 6 times. Which is pretty remarkable, I think. And it reminds me of so many things I love about working here. But my position, helping teachers through their educational goals, seeing their reaction when they achieve an accomplishment, whether that's an actual credential or a training module or whatever it may be, just the satisfaction, the surprise sometimes, and then they're very encouraged to move on to the next thing for them.
Yeah, that's great. I got goosebumps listening to that. I'd love to hear both of your thoughts on why you love working at Community Action. Lindsay, we'll start with you.
Yeah, one of my favorite parts about working for our program is the multi-generational approach that we take to working with families, and really helping parents advocate for their children and setting them up on that success to not only support their kids while they're in our program, but onward into life and their future endeavors.
Oh, that's awesome. Thanks for sharing. And then Heather?
Yeah, and for me, it's just hands down the opportunity to work with our incredible team. We have about 180 staff at Community Action, and every single one of them is just so dedicated to our cause and is making such a huge, huge difference. And the things that I have learned from so many of those staff over the years and coworkers over the years is just invaluable. And to see that is just remarkable and wonderful. So.
Thank you so much for sharing, Heather. Thank you all for sharing a little bit more about Community Action. Please check out their website, and thank you so much for joining us today.